Hello YouTube. I haven't done a video for a while, but over the summer here, I've decided to recreate my best version of the Dyson fan. Without a 3D printer, this is what I have to offer. So take a look. So the bottom piece here is just a cap from Home Depot, found in the garden section. Super cheap, pretty thin. Originally put some holes here for airflow, found that it didn't work, ended up having to support the unit on corks from a wine bottle. The bottom of the fan or unit is a PC fan. I don't know, something I picked up at Fry's for maybe $5. This next unit, which is held on by hot melt glue, is another piece from the outside of the Home Depot in the garden section. Rectangular piece, circular piece. These are the silicone things that hold the fan into this unit. They help with sound dampening and whatnot. And I installed them backwards because that was what was more efficient for this design. The actual Dyson fan ring that you're seeing here was created out of 3 of these, well, actually only 2 of these Home Depot buckets. You can find these in the paint section. And so I bought 3 and only used 2. I bought 2 lids for that thing, and I ended up only using 2 of them, which is ideal. So there's 3 parts. There's the back ring here, which came from the bottom of this bucket, and then this outer ring here, well, outer because this is the inner ring in the back, and then this is one of those lids. On the back side, another lid. I ended up cutting each of the rings that I made down the center and then pulling out the piece and using it as a backbone for this slice through here to give it rigidity. Same thing happened on the back. I used hot melt glue. Let's see if I can focus here. Not really. There we go. I used hot melt glue to position this ring, the back ring here, to the inner ring to give it enough space around the entire project so that the airflow would flow out. And I used another one of the bucket lids between here and here. All of this is created with hot melt glue. If you use a little bit of logic, you can imagine the process that I went through so that there's an outer ring and 2 inner rings, so that this one here is where the air flows out and across and through. So it does produce airflow, but it's not like a normal fan. It's not choppy, but it's consistent. And it'll move a considerable amount of air, even though this ring is pretty small. The Dyson fans probably do much better. But to get the idea of the effect, this actually worked out quite well. And so I used a, harvested power supply. You can see it's 12 volts and 800 milliamps. Way more than this fan will ever pull. And power supply is super cold. It's not working very hard at all, which is nice. And so, yeah, if you want to move some air, but you don't want a breeze in your face that's choppy, you just want to have fresh flowing air in your face, these things work great. I think if I was going to redo this, instead of having it this big, based on the structure down here from this piece of PVC. I think that next time it would probably be a lot smaller and thinner. I think my next iteration of this will be thinner here, slightly thicker here, and this back ring that I'm touching here, where the air flows in between,